Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gage from GH Gaming coming at you with a Sporcle quiz today. I'm getting back in the YouTube grind. I know it's been a while. It's been a while for basically everything. I'm back on Twitch now. Trying to get content pushed out through all avenues the best that I can. I figured I'd ease myself back into the YouTube scene, try to do something a little bit easier. So it is going to be a Sporcle MLB related quiz, one that deals with this last season that we just had. On today's date, so I'm a huge Mariners fan. I actually just found out that Kyle Seager he just announced his retirement today. Congratulations to him on a great career, man. What an absolute legend. Somebody that I grew up idolizing, obviously, growing up. Being a Mariners fan, he's been our third baseman for the last 11 years. So congrats to him on a great career. Can't wait to see him one day in the Mariners Hall of Fame. But besides the point. Basically, today we're going to be doing a quiz. I've done one of these on the channel before. It was a long time ago, obviously, when I was uploading those YouTube videos. But this one's going to deal with the 2021 opening day starting lineups. Obviously, there's some names on here that I'm just not going to get because I don't even remember that they played for these specific teams, most likely. But there might be a couple in there that I might surprise myself with. So we'll definitely, we'll see how that goes. Definitely, if you do want to check out my social medias, they will be linked in the description down below. You can check out my Twitter, TikTok, Twitch too as well. Twitch is where I primarily stream. So Twitter's the best way to know anytime that I post any videos or when I'm streaming too as well. So I would definitely recommend to give me a follow on there. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into this bad boy. We're going to start off with, we got the Orioles here. Looks like, so for the AL teams, they do include the DH along with the pitcher. So I do know that John Means is going to be the pitcher for the Orioles opening day. Catcher's probably Severino, I would guess. Yep, Pedro Severino. First baseman was at Mountcastle. It may not have been, probably Mancini then. Yep, Mancini at first. This is where it gets tough. Their middle infield, I think they had Rio Ruiz at there at some point, so he was at second. Third baseman was at Franco. It was Maikel Franco. Shortstop, what about Freddie Galvis? Yep, Freddie Galvis, beautiful. All right, so outfield, we know Mullins is going to be in center. Now the corners, Hayes probably one of them, and then right field, Santander, right? Okay, beautiful. We got the Orioles 100%. That's a great start. I'm trying to see, I'm hoping I can at least get 250 out of the 284. So we're off to a great start here. Red Sox, Eovaldi was definitely on the mound. Catcher, most likely Vasquez, spelled with a Z, with two Z's, actually. First baseman would have been, what are we doing here? Dalbec, of course. Second baseman, probably looking at Arroyo, maybe? What about Chavis? Not Chavis. What about Kike? Was Kike second baseman opening day? He was, okay. Was Cordero in that opening day lineup? I know I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. He wasn't. Third baseman, of course, going to be Devers. We got Bogarts at the shortstop position. Left field. So now the outfield's going to be a little difficult because I know Kike kind of played center throughout like the end of the year, which is like better. I'd remember that better than now. Let's just go ahead and get JD out for the DH. We know that he was going to be there. Outfield wise, obviously Bradley Jr. is not there. I know that they just got him back. Weird trade. And that included the other guy that's going to be on there, Hunter Renfroe, definitely their right fielder. So center field wise, who was playing center field for the Red Sox to start off the year? It may have been somebody younger. May not have been. Obviously, I know they had Schwarber by the end of the year. Left field wise, who would that have been too? I'm trying to think because I know the Mariners played the Red Sox pretty early in the year. That's why I said Franchy Cordero, because I know he played left field in one of those games. Geez, who would have been on that team? I might have to come back to it. I can't even think of who was in center or who would have been in center, to be fair. I don't know why Daniel Nava popped in my head. That guy hasn't played for years. All right, we'll leave this one, see if I can come back and maybe get him later. Let's go ahead and do the Stankies. Garrett Cole pitching. Of course, we got Gary Sanchez behind the plate. Obviously, later on in the year, it was Cole pitching to Higashioka every single time. Well, I guess that's not true. Sanchez did catch a couple of them, but I think Cole preferred Higashioka. First baseman wise, not Voit. That's right. It was Jay Bruce, and then he retired shortly after. Let's just get Glaber in there. Second baseman, did LeMahieu play second opening day? He did. Third baseman, I would think would be Urshela. I know Hicks is going to be in there. Was Gardner in there? He wasn't. Stanton will be, though. Obviously, Judge will be in there. Left field, Clint Frazier. That's right, the new Cub. All right, we got the full Yankees. All right, so heading over to the Rays now. Glasnow would have been the starter. Catcher, Zanino. Yep. First baseman, was that Diaz, maybe? What about G-Man Choi? Not G-Man Choi. What about second base? Brandon Lau is going to be on there. Who would have been their first baseman? A name I might not pop up with. Meadows is going to be on there, though. We'll get Kiermaier. A Rosarena as well. Brett Phillips, maybe? Shot in the dark? It was not. Okay. And then shortstop would have been Wendell, probably. Not Wendell. Okay, so obviously... Oh, no, it was Adames, of course. They traded Adames. Of course, that's who that was. I don't know if I'll be able to get their first baseman, I'll be honest. I'm trying to think of any names of who would have been there. Obviously, it wasn't Nelson Cruz. They didn't get him until later. I'm surprised. Oh, that's right. The Twins played the Brewers, so it was interleague play. That's why Cruz isn't on there. All right, you know what? That's fine. Let's just go to the Blue Jays. Ryu, did he start? Was he game one? He did. Okay, against the Yankees. I remember they played each other. I watched that one. Catcher-wise, probably Danny Jansen. Yep. First baseman, Guerrero. Second baseman, Bichette. No, Bichette's short. Second baseman would have been Simeon. Third baseman was Biggio. Yep. Left fielder. So Grichuk's probably in there. Probably going to get Gurriel too as well. He's probably left field. And then DH, Rowdy Tellez. Yep. Traded to the Brewers obviously later on in the year, but that is who was DHing for them opening day. All right, we'll get the White Sox now. Did Giolito start game one? I would have thought so. Yep, he did. Grandal behind the dish. First baseman Abreu. Madrigal's going to be in there. Third baseman Moncada. Obviously Anderson at short. Robert will get him in the outfield. Garcia's probably one of those two. Adam Engel in right field? No. What about Adam Eaton? It was Adam Eaton. Oh my God. I think he ended up with the Angels by the end of the year. And then DH, not Eloy. It wasn't Eloy, was it? I don't think it was Mercedes either. You know who it was? I think it was Collins, backup catcher. Yep, Zach Collins. So got the White Sox 100%. So the Indians, this one might be tough because I know that they had some changeover with injuries. Bieber definitely started opening day. Perez would have been behind the dish. First baseman. Naylor played first base that day. He didn't. Ooh, that's going to be tough. I don't know if I'll be able to get their opening day first baseman. Obviously, Jose Ramirez is going to be at third. Let's see, shortstop. Rosario, right? It had to be, right? Ahmed? Yep. No, he wasn't. Okay, Jimenez, that's right. Or Jimenez, or however you say it with a G. All right, and then Eddie Rosario was actually in left field. Was Mercado in center? He wasn't. What about Luplo? Was Luplo in the lineup? He was. Okay, so he was in center. Who would their DH have been? Who would their DH have been opening day? Oh, Franmil, of course. All right, so we got Franmil. I don't think I'm going to be able to get their first baseman. I just can't think. Obviously, Bobby Bradley was in there later. It's not going to be him. I would have thought maybe Naylor. What about Jake Bowers? Was it Jake Bowers? It was not. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We'll move on to the Tigers. Pitcher for them, Casey Mize, potentially. No, Matt Boyd. Catcher would have been, it wouldn't have been Haas. Who would their catcher have been? I don't think it would have been Jake Rogers. No. Oh, you know who it was? Wilson Ramos. That's right. Yeah, he hit like to start off the year, but then he just faltered. I don't think he ended the season with the Tigers. First baseman, of course, is going to be Cabrera. Second baseman, we're going to have Scope. Yep, beautiful. Third baseman, Candelario. Shortstop, Willie Castro. Yep. Grossman's going to be probably left field. Center field would have been Jacoby Jones at that time. Yep, beautiful. And then their DH would have been DHing for them. Wasn't Cabrera. I'm going to type Eric Haas, but I know it's not right. Who would have been the DH for the Tigers opening day? I'm probably going to have to come back to that. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that one out. All right, let's just move on to the Royals. I know they had Brad Keller start opening day because he got shelled. That game was like such high scoring. First baseman would have been Santana. They would have had Merrifield at second, maybe? No. What about Nicky Lopez? I know Kyle Isbell was in there. I do remember Kyle Isbell being in there opening day. All right, who played second for him? Dozier's probably going to be third base. There's no way it was Mondesi, right? Yeah, no. Mondesi started off the season hurt. Merrifield wasn't even in there, huh? Or did I spell it wrong? I spelled it wrong. Of course he was at second. Where else would he be? I know Taylor was in center. And then left field. Who would have been in left field for him? Soler, probably? Nope, he was DHing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get their left fielder. Obviously, it wasn't Alex Gordon because he would have retired. So I'm gonna try to come back to that one. We'll go to the Twins now. Maeda, I believe, started opening day. Yep, catcher would have been Garber. They would have had first baseman. Who's that first? Kirilloff, maybe? 2 L's? Kirilloff wasn't in there. Okay. Let's just get Donaldson. Oh, you know who it is? It's Sano. Yeah, Sano would have been at first. Second baseman would have been Polanco. They would have had Simmons at short. Outfield-wise, Buxton would have been in center. Kepler in right. Left fielder, Garlick maybe? No, I don't think it would have been Garlick because they were facing Woodruff. Maybe a lefty? I don't think I'm coming up with their left fielder either. I know that they had a lot of changeover due to injuries too, so I don't think I'll be able to get that one. Maybe if I come back later to it, though. So the Astros, I mean, we're doing pretty well. We're missing like one here or there. I know we got two, I think, missing for the Red Sox. Got about 11 minutes left on the timer, so not too terrible there. All right, so the Astros pitcher, Greinke, right? Definitely wasn't McCullers. I'm assuming it was Greinke. There we go. Catcher would have been Maldonado. Second baseman would have been Altuve. This is an easier one. Third baseman's going to be Bregman. Correa at short. Brantley somewhere in the outfield. Yep, left field. Straw in center. Right fielder would have been, I don't think Alvarez would have played right field. Probably Tucker. Yep, beautiful. We got the Astros. All right, Angels. Did Dylan Bundy start? Gross. Yep, he did. Opening day. Catcher, I don't think it would have been Stassi. It was Stassi. Okay, I ate my words there. All right, first baseman's going to be Walsh. Not Walsh. Okay. Who started? No, it wasn't Walsh. Guess he was later. I know Rendon's going to be third. Going to have Fletcher in there, probably at second. Iglesias is going to be the shortstop. Who were they throwing to? Opening day. I don't even remember who they played opening day. Obviously, you got Trout in the outfield. Otani's going to be your DH. Right field. So Upton's going to be in there. And then right field. And the right fielder. I know it wasn't Adele. I know it wasn't Marsh. They didn't come up until later. I'm going to type them anyway. Let's see. Right field for the Angels. Opening day. Who would that have been? Because it wasn't Eaton. They didn't get Eaton until later. But I want to say it was an older guy. It definitely was. Who was it? I'm going to have to come back to that one too. All right, let's go to the A's. Did Bassett start game one? He did. All right, catcher would have been Murphy. Murphy for the Mariners too. First baseman would have been Olsen. And then second baseman would have been... So Andrews is going to be shortstop. Second base, Pinder maybe? No, Chad Pinder played right. Let's get Canna in there too. Chapman, of course. We'll get Laureano in center. DH would have been Moreland. It was Moreland. Who would have played second base for them to start off the year? Lowry? That's who it was. Yep, Jed Lowry. Beautiful. So we got the A's full lineup. I should be able to get the Mariners here. I know Marco started. Get Marco in there with an S. First baseman would have been Evan White. Oop, that's not how you spell that. Evan White. Second baseman would have been, I know Ty France is going to be in there. Yep, DH in. Dylan Moore probably at second. Yep, Seager at third. Happy retirement. JP Crawford at short. Oh, I know Taylor Trammell was in the outfield. We got left field would have been probably Jake Fraley, I imagine, and then Haniger and right. Yep, that would have been the opening day lineup for the Mariners when they played the Giants. All right, so the Rangers, pitcher would have been Gibson. Catcher would have been Trevino. Beautiful. Second baseman, Solak. Third baseman, Culberson maybe? Culberson or Brock Holt? Was Holt. Okay, shortstop would have been Kiner Falefa. Okay, so their outfield, that's tough. Who was in that outfield? Calhoun might have been one. Nope, no Willie Calhoun. Obviously, by the end of the year, their outfield was like completely revamped. Garcia, though. Garcia would have definitely... No, he wouldn't have. They didn't get him until middle of the month. Oh, man, their outfield. If I could even think of one, that would be a revelation. Or I'm just going to skip that. We're running out of time, so I just want to get blow through these here. So let's go Freed. Let's go Darno. Let's go Freeman, Albies, Riley, Swanson, Ozuna. I don't think it would have been Inciarte. No, it was Poche, right? Or Pache, sorry. Christian Pache. And then right field would have been Markakis. No. Did he retire before the year? I can't remember. Who was a right fielder? Acuna. Duh. Yep, Acuna. I'm so stupid. All right. Marlins, did Rogers start? No. Who was it? Alcantara? Yep, it was Sandy. All right, catcher would have been, oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? It's an easy name too. Oh, Alfaro, beautiful. First baseman Cooper? No, Aguilar, that's right. Second baseman would have been Jazz. Get him in there. Shortstop would have been Rojas, I would imagine. All right, outfield. I mean, I know it's not Jesus Sanchez. I'm going to type it anyway. I know he wasn't there yet. Was Brinson in there? No, he wasn't. No shot. Outfielders for the Marlins. Oh man, I'm just blanking. I'm just gonna move on, try to get as many as I can. Let's go DeGrom. Let's go McCann. Let's go Alonso. Let's go VR somewhere. VR didn't start. Never mind. I'm pretty sure that Kevin Pillar did though in the outfield. He did. Let's get Lindor. Let's get JD Davis. Yep. Second base McNeil. Beautiful. All right, left field. So Nimmo would have been one of those, and then Conforto and right. All right, beautiful. Got the Mets. All right, Philly. So let's get Wheeler. Oh, nope. Wheeler didn't. Oh, yeah, Nola started. Stupid. And Nola, and then we'll get Real Muto. Let's get Hoskins. I'll get Bohm at third. Second base would have been Segura, and then you got Didi at short. You would have had in the outfield, it would have been McCutchen, Harper, and then probably Roman Quinn, right? Not Roman Quinn, Hazley, that's right. Adam Hazley starting in center. All right, Nationals, let's get Scherzer, Turner. Catcher would have been Yan Gomes, not Yan Gomes. Who would have been? Who was our other catcher? Not Kurt Suzuki. I don't know why I typed that. I know he was on the Angels this year. Who was the opening day catcher for the Nats? That one's going to kill me. All right, first baseman would have been Zimmerman. Beautiful. All right, outfield, we would have had Robles. We would have had Soto. And then in left field, I am not 100% sure. All right, so on to the Cubs. Let's do Hendricks. Yep, Hendricks, catcher Contreras. Get Rizzo. Baez is going to be in there. Let's get Bryant. Outfield would have been Happ. Hayward. Left field. I can't even think of their left fielder right now. I'm kind of pressing the issue. I'm pressing right now, so I can't remember a lot of these guys. Let's see. Cubs, second baseman. David Bodie would have been the second baseman. Yep. I don't know if I'm coming up with the left fielder. All right, Reds. We got Castillo. We got Barnhart. New Tiger. All right, first baseman is Votto. India. Third baseman Suarez. No, Suarez was actually playing short. I remember that. He had like 3 errors. Third baseman Farmer, maybe? Nope, no Kyle Farmer. Outfield would have been Winker, Castellanos, and Senzel, I would imagine. Yep. Beautiful. All right, let's go to the Brewers. I know Woodruff started game 1. Catcher would have been Narvaez. First baseman would have been... I don't think it was Vogelback, but I'm going to type it anyway. Yeah, it wasn't. Hira, maybe? Was Keston Hira playing first? He was. Second baseman, Colton Wong. Shortstop would have been Arcia. No, not Arcia. Perez, maybe? Nope. I don't think they might. I don't think Perez was on the team. Let's get Yelich, and then let's get Kane. Third baseman. Who would have been at third to start the year for them? I can't even think. All right. Chad Kuhl for the Pirates. I only remember that because I watched that game and I couldn't believe he was starting. Catcher would have been Stallings. First baseman would have been... Oh, Josh Bell might have been... No, that's right. Josh Bell was out to start the year. Okay. Forgot about that. Okay. First baseman, Moran. Yep. Third baseman, Ke'Bryan. Shortstop, Newman. Beautiful. Outfield. Center, you got Reynolds. And no, left field, actually. Okay, so who would have been center? Jonathan Davis? No shot. I'm not coming up with their center fielder. All right, Cardinals. Flaherty, right? Started. Yep. Molina, Goldschmidt. This one actually should be relatively easy because I think a lot of these guys stayed. Plus, I know Justin Williams, which is like an outlier. Center fielder would have been Bader. Not Bader. Okay, Carlson, right? Yep, Carlson. O'Neill in left. I know I'm kind of doing it backwards. DeYoung would have been the shortstop. Arenado at third, and then Edman at second. Beautiful. All right, so we got the full Cardinals. Onto the Diamondbacks. Did Gallen start? No, Bumgarner did, right? Yep, Bumgarner. Catcher would have been Kelly. Not Carson Kelly. What about Stephen Vogt? Was it Stephen Vogt? It was. Okay. Christian Walker. Second base. I know Nick Ahmed wouldn't have been in there because, yeah, he should have been at short. What about Eduardo Escobar? Did he play second? He did. Okay, so we're going to get Peralta in the outfield. I know that. Get Marte in center. Ooh, Starling Marte, yes, for the Marlins. That makes sense. Ooh, can I help me get any other ones? I don't think so. Okay. Right field, I don't remember. Right field Diamondbacks. Nope, I'm not coming up with it. All right, let's get Marquez. Let's get Crone. Let's get Hampson maybe at second. No, McMahon, right? No McMahon. Okay, Fuentes would have been third base. I know that. Shortstop would have been Story. Outfielder, so Tapia is going to be one of those corner. You're going to get Charlie Blackmon in the other one. I don't think I'm coming up with their second baseman. Dodgers, you would have had Bueller. No, Kershaw, of course. Why would it be Bueller? Not gonna cut Kershaw's streak. All right, Kershaw, Smith. Nope. Ooh, Pavin Smith. Okay, pull that out. It's actually Barnes, right? Austin Barnes. Yep. First baseman would have been Muncy. Second baseman would have been Gavin Lux. Yep. Center field. So you know Mookie's going to be one of those. Bellinger in center. Beautiful. All right. 2 teams left, and then we got some to go back to. All right, so the Padres, we're going to have Darvish. We're going to have catcher is going to be Caratini. First baseman is going to be Hosmer. You're going to have Cronenworth at second. Oh, spelled it wrong. There we go. Cronenworth at second. Machado at third. Tatis at short. Tommy Pham in there. Profar played the outfield that day. He did. What about Grisham? Was Grisham in right? He was not. Will Myers it would have been then. Beautiful. Okay, and then the Giants, last but not least, you got Gosman on the mound. Posey would have caught that game. Longoria would have been at third. Brandon Belt at first. Solano was at second. Their outfield was Slater. Center field, I think, was Dubon. Yep, and then right field was Dickerson? No. Oh, Corey Dickerson for the Marlins. I actually forgot about that. I know he ended up going to the Blue Jays. Their DH was Flores. I know that. Who played right field for him? Oh, Yastrzemski, of course. Yastrzemski. All right, so we're at 263 out of 284. I don't know if I'm going to come up with any other names. Yeah, the Red Sox. I think I just got to give up here. I don't think I'm coming up with anything else. I couldn't get any of the Rangers outfielders. Let me see if I can maybe think of one. Overson. Oh, Lau, maybe? No. I already got Nate Lau. Yeah, I'm just not coming up with any more. We'll go ahead and give up here. See what we missed. Marwin Gonzalez and Verdugo. I can't believe Verdugo was a softball. I forgot that Marwin Gonzalez was on the Red Sox to start the year. That's pain. Tsutsugo, that's right. He ended up with the Pirates. Yep, so he was the first baseman for the Rays. Yu Chang. Yes. I don't think I would have got that. I forgot Mazzara was with the Tigers. Benintendi. Yep, I screwed that one. That was easy one. Arias again. Ah, man. I can't ever remember Luis Arias. Dexter Fowler. That's right. He tore his ACL. And they had Albert to start the year. That's softballs right there. All right. David Dahl, Leody Taveras, Gallo. Why do I keep forgetting Gallo? Gallo with the Rangers anyway, just because I know he was traded. Duvall with the Marlins. Yeah, that was a softball. Jonathan Lucroy started at catcher for the Nationals this year. You're kidding me. Yeah, I'm not coming up with Andrew Stevenson, though. Jock. I forgot about Jock. I don't even think I did Schwarber anywhere. I know he didn't start anywhere, but that Moustakas, that's who I forgot. Yeah, that was a softball. Travis Shaw, Luis Arias. I don't feel bad about that one. I'm not getting Anthony Alford. I told you whoever that was, I wasn't going to get. Chris Owings, I'm not mad about. I mean, there are definitely some in there that I should have got. I mean, we got 93%. The average score is 54, so we were definitely above that. Let's go ahead and check out the quiz stats just to see the worst one that I missed. Yeah, Verdugo, and I thought that would probably be the case too. Verdugo or Gallo. Albert was a little weirder, but those were definitely the top guys that I should have gotten. But all in all, I mean, very successful quiz. Like I said, 93%, 263 out of 284. And I'll definitely take that. But I do want to appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching the video. Like I said, we're going to be trying to get some more YouTube content pushed out, mostly some MLB The Show type stuff, but I wanted to kind of ease myself and do something a little bit easier to edit. So that's why we're doing the Sporcle today. But once again, I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, and peace.